Welcome back to Everything Goes, and I'm your host Daniel, and I'm in the studio by myself tonight at 7:41 to be exact, and I'm coming to you guys with a new segment called Big Bets, and this is a segment that's going to come to you guys every week, and I'm going to give you a pick for Thursday night football and a pick for Sunday as well. So yeah, starting with the 49ers going up against the Seahawks on Thursday night football. So the spread right now is sitting at minus 3.5 as I'm looking at this. And so that minus 3.5 is interesting because it's really a big difference between the minus 3.5 and the minus 2.5. Obviously, if you watch football, you know it's the field goal. And so even here, I don't think that extra point or half a point, if we're being exact, makes a difference right now. So what I'm looking at is the Seahawks defense. They're going to be the problem in this matchup. I think so. If we look at their last game, they gave up 257 passing yards to Daniel Jones, 2 touchdowns. Then the game before that, you got Jared Goff. He go perfect, 18 for 18, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, and even quarter touchdown. So, and the Lions ran all over them. The Lions basically did whatever they wanted to do that whole entire game. And then the Patriots also, with their offense, they was able to take advantage on the run game and took the game into overtime, even though the Seahawks overcame it. But the Patriots ran all over them. The Seahawks defense only looked complete in game 1, and that was against a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix and the Broncos. That was his first game in the NFL, and he was also on the road. So you can take that into consideration, but I'm not in this pick. So I'm actually going to go 49ers minus the 3.5. I understand that they haven't been playing well, but this is a get-right spot for them, and who better than the Seahawks, if we're thinking about it. Since Brock Purdy and since Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey has got there, the 49ers are 5-0 against the Seahawks. Now, Geno Smith has played in 3 of those games, including the 41-23 playoff loss, and also the 31-13 loss last year on Thursday Night Football. And he didn't look good in either one of those games. He had a total of 2 touchdowns and 3 turnovers in both games. Wasn't really able to move the ball. The 49ers offense did whatever they wanted to do on that defense, as I think they will do again this coming Thursday. And I just think as long as Brock Purdy don't turn the ball over, I understand he got 4 picks on the year, but that's not really his forte, so I don't think he'll turn the ball over this Thursday night. And I know Christian McCaffrey is not there, but that 49ers running game and that scheme is elite. So not saying it don't matter who's in there at running back, but even with Christian McCaffrey not being there, I still think Jordan Mason is going to take advantage of that opportunity like he has been since the season started. And so it's just nothing that Seahawks defense is going to be able to do to stop the 49ers offense. And I understand that the Seahawks offense is explosive, but they're not explosive when they see the 49ers defense. This is a divisional game. They see them 2 times a year. They beat them 3 times last year, and including the playoff game. No. It was 2 times last year and then 3 times the year before, including the playoff game. And so they know how to take care of business, as they will do. They will go up there and be able to go through and be able there and get the W and turn the 3-3 and be 500 on the year. And I don't know what they're going to do after that because I'm not the biggest 49ers fan, but that's my prediction for Thursday Night Football. And so moving along to Sunday. So my early prediction is called a way too early prediction for a reason. It's Tuesday night, but I still think it's green regardless of when you see the video. I'm going to go Colts money line against the Titans. And I understand that the Colts are on the road and they just lost to the Jags last week, the winless Jags. But like I said on the pod, if you watch the pod, the Jags are better than what their record says. And the Colts was a game-winning field goal away from sending the game to overtime and possibly having a chance to win that game. And so I think the Colts are going to go on the road and do the same exact thing. But the problem is the Titans' offense with Will Levis at quarterback is not going to be able to match them point for point. So that's going to be a big problem there. And not just that, with Joe Flacco at quarterback, who I'm hoping is at quarterback. So even if Anthony Richardson does come back and start, it doesn't change my mind. But I feel way more comfortable with Joe Flacco, as crazy as that may sound. But with Joe Flacco there at quarterback, I feel as though he's going to be able to take advantage of that passing defense. And then also, if Jonathan Taylor comes back at the running back position, that Titans defense cannot stop the run. So he should have a field day on the ground. Even if he don't come back, Trey Sermon is not a bad running back. Like the Colts always had good running back. Same thing with Baltimore. They always keep at least 2 or 3 guys that can run the ball. So I think the Colts offense is definitely going to take advantage of the Titans defense, and the Titans offense will not be able to take advantage of the Colts defense, and that's going to be the big factor in this game. So like I said, if Anthony Richardson does play, it doesn't change my mind. I think the game will be closer, but I do think the Colts walk away with that win. But yeah, like when I mean to tell you, I've been was on Colts money lines since like last Sunday. So before the games even kicked off, I like to look ahead about teams that I think might win and tickets that I might want to place. And the Colts was one of the first teams that jumped off the screen. The Colts. And then there was another team that jumped off the screen for me as well. But I'm going to let you know about that in the next segment. And so if you wanted to place a little parlay and you like waiting for your money like I do, like I don't mind waiting, like placing tickets days in advance, possibly weeks in advance, depending on what I'm betting on. And so if you don't mind doing that, I got a good parlay for you guys, starting with Thursday Night Football and ending on Sunday. And here's the play right here on the side. It's probably going to be on this side. Yeah, most likely on this side. And so you're going to have 49ers money line. If you like to play it safe, I know in the video I said I like 49ers minus the 3.5. That still stands. That's a play. But this is a play it safe parlay that win you some money at plus, I think it's plus 266 odds. And so I got 49ers money line. I like Colts money line, and then I also like Eagles money line. And so I'm kind of upset, like as I was kind of saying before, I like to look ahead, and this was the Eagles against the Browns was one of the games that I was also looking at before the games kicked off at 1 o'clock. The Eagles, if I'm not mistaken, they was like minus 290, minus 295. Soon as the game ended, now they shot up to, I think I'm looking at what, minus 425, minus 440. I could be wrong. But that's a big difference, but I still think that's a league worth adding, at least this week. Like, don't add them type of leagues every week. But I do think this parlay is a go, and the previous 2 picks is also a go. So, yeah, if you like my picks, or even if you disagree, let me know in the comments below. I'll be sure to read it, get back to as many of you guys as I can. And we appreciate every viewer, every like, every subscriber that we get. We really appreciate you guys, and we know that this channel cannot grow or be successful without you guys, and we definitely appreciate you guys tapping in every week. And we'll see you guys Sunday with a new pod, and catch you then.